Welcome back, sailors, to the world of Aeternum. This will be the very last guide video of the preview. I was planning on covering the invasions, but they're still pretty stacked in difficulty right now, so there's a high chance they'll nerf it a bit, alongside the fact that there aren't a whole lot of people that are trying to do them currently. Probably because it's just a preview and there's only one day left in it, but there is enough time for you to unlock and encounter the very last boss you can fight at the moment. Malevolence is still bugging out right now, and I doubt very many people are going to get the Angry Earth Spriggan key, because that one's completely RNG. So that leaves the Corrupted Spriggan, the final boss of Murkgard. To start with this, you need to head over to Mountain Rise Outpost on the east side of this zone. This quest is said to be available around level 58, so I would try to get there first before trying this. Once you grab it, you're gonna need to head to Murkgard to start farming those corrupted breaches. These ones are a little different because not only are the mobs inside Murkgard on another level entirely, but these breaches will spawn corrupted commanders, acolytes which can blast you across the room or fire powerful orbs at you, or unfortunately you might just come across the corrupted bear, who might as well be a world boss at this point with how much sheer power it has. Even with activating Final Stand, a damage reduction buff that I'm really sad got nerfed a while back, and stacking Constitution plus Corruption perks, that thing is still able to 3-shot me, and just about anyone else it comes across. I would advise surrounding it with caution and melting it as fast as you can. Inside Murkgard, you'll be going from section to section to complete those breaches, recommending that you try to aim for a group of 8 to 15 plus people for this. One thing to note is that Murkgard is also a really good area for farming high level materials. If you've made it this far without crafting but you want to get into it, keep running through the streets and looting the chests. You'll rack up a ton of resources and gear to salvage off doing this. So back to the quest, after you finish each portal you can open the cache that it gives you. This gives you the orb parts you need to create the Spriggan key. The last part of the quest is going to require you to fight Captain Thorpe. And yep, this is the guy you met in the Corruption Bane questline and even the tutorial. We're still missing Isabella though. For Captain Thorpe, he's really not that hard to fight at all, it's just that you need to either block or kite him around when he's on you, especially if you're wearing light armor. Try not to reset the boss, but keep chunking his health down. Fire mages spamming flamethrower and hatchet users will be pretty good for this one. After he goes down, you can get the key and come to the backside of the cathedral where the corrupted arena awaits you. There are some key differences between this Spriggan and the Angry Earth Spriggan we found out about first. First thing is that their mechanics don't work the same. The Angry Earth Spriggan is able to do things like conjuring a shield to heal itself unless you break it, or use the Vine Arm attack to deal with people in range. The Corrupted Spriggan, on the other hand, is more like Jason. He might not be fast moving, but you'll be in a smaller area and you know no matter what, he's coming. He also spawns adds during the fight and they keep coming until he's down, which makes this incredibly more difficult. Don't forget that you can only bring in a group of 5, and if you die, you'll be booted out of the arena and have to use another key to try again. Make sure you keep reviving your teammates and bring these consumables. Corrupted Tinctures for the debuff, Corrupted Coatings to maximize DPS, Tier 5 faction gear is going to have bonus offense and defense against this stuff. Also put any Corrupted House trophies you can in your household, they should work globally by the way. And bring a good chunk of food, the highest quality you have, alongside health potions. And lots of them. For mechanics, he's simplistic, but let me explain how he works. He's gonna start off with his basic attack, which is him doing an overhead slam repeatedly. The radius is pretty big, so don't try to dodge this over blocking. You're just gonna waste all of your stamina. Whoever has aggro needs to make sure they keep trying the basic attack in between blocks to keep his attention. If his aggro rotates, congratulations, you've been promoted to new tank. The shield charge ability used to have a taunt on it, but it was taken out and replaced with the slow, so you'll have to work with what you got. Occasionally he'll jump in the air at someone and slam down his maul. Usually this will be him trying to close the gap. You should be okay to dodge this if you want to. He also has a move where he'll spin around and whirlwind his weapon to AoE everyone around him. This will be in addition to where he lifts his foot and kicks someone who's behind him if he's surrounded. Make sure if you're melee and on his flank that you're ready to block these attacks. If one of your people goes down and any of your group is available, you need to get them up ASAP. This will be in addition to all those corrupted mobs that are spawning and trying to tear you apart. The biggest ones to watch out for are the corrupted entities because they have an elastic arm pull that can take you out of position and really mess you up. Last mechanic of this boss is when he'll jump in the air while staying in the same place and slam down to create a corrupted vine AoE around him. When you see him go in the air for a split second but doesn't move, that's your opportunity to start blocking. Do not try and take this to the face. Try and make use of a pattern to keep DPSing this boss while tanking or kiting mobs around. For those around you, they need to kill the mobs when they can and then get back to focusing on him. With everyone at level 60 and full faction gear plus consumables, this fight shouldn't be that bad, especially once you've seen the mechanics. It's also crucial that when you run out of consumables on your bar, you need to open your inventory immediately and restock once you get a chance. Don't worry too much if you lose the first one. This quest is repeatable, and every time you go in, it only takes up one person's key. That means if everyone in your party has their own key, that's 5 runs per group. Keep in mind that loot tables are still pretty shoddy on these bosses, so chances are you might end up with blues or purples or get nothing but grays. But either way, hopefully you get in there and win the battle. And with that folks, that's all you need to know about unlocking and beating the final boss of the preview. Don't forget about Merkguard and looting the chest. If it works the same in the future, you can make a lot of money off of this. Have a wonderful night or day, and farewell.